Right now, there are two trucks you can go out and buy that both feature a 2.7 liter turbocharged engine under the hood. One of them is this. It's the 2019 Silverado 1500 with the 2.7 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. But of course, the other one is the 2019 F-150 with the 2.7 liter twin turbocharged V6 EcoBoost. And today we're going to find out the answer to a very important question, that is, which one is quicker?
Yeah. Whoa. Oh yeah.
So in this video, I'm going to take this 2019 Silverado with the 2.7 liter 4-cylinder turbo and see just how quickly I can get it to go 0 to 60. This is it. It's the 2.7 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Chevy says it makes 310 horsepower and 348 pound-feet of torque. Okay, so let's talk about all the different things I can try and do to get this truck to go even quicker 0 to 60. So obviously there's the choice of driven wheels, right? We have 3 settings for which wheels we can drive. You can either go 2 high, 4 high, or 4 auto, and I'm gonna try all 3 to see which one is quickest. What else can I do? Well, there's a couple things. First off, I can turn off traction control and see if that makes any sort of difference. Sometimes trucks or vehicles will let you rev the engine a little bit higher when you have traction control turned off, which in the case of a turbocharged motor is good because you can build a little more boost before you set off and potentially go even quicker. In the case of this truck, it can send that power to all 4 wheels through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Although, like I said, I'm going to be trying it in 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive and a whole bunch of other settings to see which one is the quickest. Now, the last thing I want to try is putting it into sport mode. This Silverado does have a sport mode. Right next to your tow haul mode, you can flick this little knob to the right and there's a checkered flag that, well, it makes the steering a little bit heavier, it makes the throttle a little more sensitive, and it'll keep you in a lower gear. One other important number for going quickly from 0 to 60 is rear axle ratios. So you guys should know that this does have the 342 rear end. If it had the 373 rear end, well, that might be a little bit better. Now, as you can probably tell, we don't have an F-150 with us right here, right now, but back in 2015, we did have a 2.7 liter EcoBoost F-150, and we had the opportunity to take it on a 0 to 60 run, and well, here's how it did.
This 2.7 liter EcoBoost petroleum engine is the smallest displacement engine you can get in a full-size American truck, but that doesn't mean it's not powerful. It puts out 325 horsepower and 375 pound-foot of torque. All right, here we go. Boost coming up. Whoa, wheel spin. Not a good launch. Oh yeah. Check it out. We broke into the 6s by 1/100 of a second. 6.99. Even with that wheel spin.
I'm sure you guys have already commented how that 2015 F-150 with the 2.7 liter EcoBoost makes less power than the one that's out right now. And you're absolutely right. Back in 2017, Ford upped the output of that engine. So now it makes 325 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, which is a solid 25 more pound-feet of torque than what the truck in that video made.
All right, so to test 0 to 60 here in the 19 Silverado with the 4-cylinder turbo, we've got the V-Box set up, so I'm gonna hit start on the phone here, do the 0 to 60 runs, and then see what the times look like. Now, the first run I'm gonna do, it's gonna be simple. I'm just gonna put it into 2 high. Try it in 2 high first. I'm gonna brake torque it a little bit and see what kind of result we get. Pretty quick. All right, there's 60. All right, 0 to 60, 8.07 seconds on the first run. That was in 2-wheel drive, no sport mode or anything like that. So let's hit reset and we'll try it again. Okay, so for this run, I'm gonna go ahead and put it into 4 high. We'll see if having a little extra traction perhaps gives us a better 0 to 60 time. Brake torque it once again, and we're off. And 60. There it is. 8.62. So we're still going down here. Okay, so 4 high itself didn't work. I'm gonna try it now in 4 auto to see if that's any quicker than in 2-wheel drive. Start and all right, so 8.29 with that result. Right on the little knob where you can select tow haul mode, you can also flick it to the right, and there's a little checkered flag that tells you that is sport mode. And what this does is it gives you slightly heavier steering input, but it also makes the throttle a little bit more responsive, and it'll keep you in a lower gear. It says sport mode on the dash right now, so I think this could be the best way to get the quickest 0 to 60 time. I am going to go back to 2 high because that did seem to be working the best. So we're in sport mode. Let's go ahead, we'll brake torque it. We're going to reset the V-Box, hit start. Okay, brake torque, and go. In sport mode. We're at 30, 40, 50, and 60. All right, there we are. Let's see how we did. 8.63. Sport mode does not seem to be helping either. Okay, traction control has been turned off. Once again, I'm gonna brake torque it. That's spinning the wheels a little bit. But we can get more revs this way. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that might have helped. Okay, let's see, 40, 50, and 60. That felt like a better launch, was it? Ooh, it was a better result. Okay, 7.85 seconds, 0 to 60. So, okay, putting it in race mode, we turned off the traction control. It allowed me to build a few more revs when I was brake torquing it than it was before, which resulted in a significantly better 0 to 60 time. We broke into the 7s. Now here's a thought. What if we put it in 4 high now with the traction control off, brake torque it in 4 high, and that way we won't lose traction when we pull off because we'll have all 4 wheels being powered. Okay, we're reset. We're in 4 high, sport mode, traction control turned off. Yeah. Whoa! Oh yeah, that might be the way to go. That was a launch and a half. Holy moly. Almost broke my neck doing that. Oh, okay, here we go. We're getting somewhere, guys. 7.84. One more shot at this victory, Chevy. Let's see what you can do. I will reset the V-Box. I will put it in 4 high. And I will make sure traction control is off. We're all set to go. I'll hit start over here. Oh, yeah, that shoots you back in your seat for sure. Come on, Chevy, you can do it. Keep going. There's 60. All right, here we go. What did we get? That's the one. That's the best time we're gonna get, guys. 7.66 seconds, 0 to 60. So you put it in 4 high, you put it in sport mode, you turn off traction control, mash the brake, mash the throttle, and let go, and actually get a pretty decent 0 to 60 time. Is it better than the 2.7 EcoBoost? Still, no, actually, that was just under 7 seconds, but certainly an interesting result.
Well guys, I tried everything to see if I could get this Silverado to do 0 to 60 quicker than that EcoBoost F-150, and at the end of the day, it's just a hair slower. I mean, it really is within a second of the EcoBoost V6, but I think there's a couple things that are really slowing this truck down. Number one, it has a power disadvantage. Number two, it has that fuel economy focused rear end. The results speak for themselves. The F-150 with the 2.7 EcoBoost V6 is just a little bit quicker up here at a mile above sea level. I hope you guys like this video. For the Fast Lane Truck, I'm Mike. like Curtis. Stick around to TFLtruck.com for the latest news, views, real-world reviews, and small displacement turbo half-ton pickup truck reviews just like this one. I'll see you guys next time.